because that's bigger than the sawzall is going to do, and I don't have the chainsaw in here.
We are coming up on the dark edge. A neutral, friendly feeling. Feels good. To get out here. I want to get to the creek.
Uprooted and across, big enough to walk across.
Why are the cameras acting up?
Possible moose track, an old one there.
This whole backside feels really...
Seeing what could be like big impressions going up this hill. Take a look, because that's bigger than the sawzall is going to do, and I don't have the chainsaw in here yet. And see if we can keep driving or not.
2 breaks from right there.
And somehow it breaking there looks like it snagged the top of this tree to bend this tree. Seems a little strange. Okay, so the Jeep isn't going to fit on this side.
What did he...
A tire will go over that end, but this being the small side of the tree, I think I can lop this side to get around.
Let's do it.
Okay. Pinched the blade, but I think we can drive through now.
Yeah, that opens it up. Fantastic. So part of today is seeing how far into the forest we can get, and so far we're doing good. You saw we had to cut some trees out of the way, and we're trying to get in here to the Enchanted Forest that we've dubbed it. and see what things look like. So
Yeah, and it's looking good because the snow has melted.
yes,
The birds are singing, the sun is shining. I mean, we're getting some cool spring vibes. So it's been a long winter of not being able to set our eyes on these different locations, and we are revving up for an incredible season ahead.
yes, we are. I am excited.
So it'll be good to do a little scouting out here. We are coming up on the dark edge, the dark corner.
This spot
To the left.
Yeah, it always feels dark. Just this little spot.
Okay, this is the very area that we were at one evening, and Pops is like, we need to go. Okay, our camera just turned off suddenly, and so I'm turning it back on, and I'm not quite sure what that was all about, but we are at the spot where we had gotten all the vibes. Okay, so
I'm going to move that by hand just so I don't tear a brake line or something underneath the axle.
okay, guys, we got Pop setting up the rotating camera. It's going to sit on the top of the Jeep, capture the view around us in this kind of bowl while we're out adventuring. The butterflies are out. My gosh, the frogs are out. This is fantastic. We waited all winter to get back here, you guys. Friendly little woodpecker.
Enchanted Forest. Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking, kind of do a perimeter and end up coming out somewhere from that area.
Okay. Well, we know there's a trail this way that we had swept through to the creek. So we'll go this way and drop down to the creek, and then we can work our way along it.
Sounds good.
Okay. Oh, I was just going to ask if we have both cameras.
We do.
Okay, got disturbances on the ground, probably deer hooves.
What have we been? We've been here about 10 minutes.
Roughly, yeah.
Setting up, gearing up, and it's been just a neutral, friendly feeling.
Yes, we've heard a grouse thumping. We've heard the woodpecker, we believe, and maybe
Tweety
some
birds.
tweeties. But yeah, very neutral feeling at the moment.
And it feels,
And a bird right there looking for insects on that dead tree.
hello, beautiful.
Don't know if this will catch him, but so that, yeah.
So yeah, just wanted to point out that it feels light, neutral, welcoming. Let's see what happens
let's
as
see
we
if it's-
dive in.
See if it stays that way.
Yeah. Because you and I both know it can change on a dime.
pretty quickly.
And it's naked in here.
Yeah, this is a good time to get a look.
Oh, we've got scat.
Yep, some deer scat before all the leaves are on and then we can't see.
Lots of scat.
You know, a lot of pine needle clusters up in those larch trees.
Oh my gosh, it feels good. To get out here. Hello, forest friends. Didn't beam me up.
It didn't?
We're still okay.
All right. This trail's definitely been getting used. There's a lot of disturbance on this. The leaves turned up. That's all scraped up. Maybe turkey.
Got a nice break right there.
Oh yeah, that's a
Nice
fresh
long
break.
one. This is the...
Okay, go ahead. Yep, it got me. It was longer than I thought it was. Thought I was safe. Yeah, we got some more breaks and stuff on our left too. Some fresh stuff. Oh boy. That looked like you're winding up to get me.
This is quite the little trail.
Yeah, this
It kind of...
has potential for a camera. Yeah, it splits here. We go to the creek left or keep going up the valley to the right.
I think I want to get to the creek, but I want to go this way just a little bit. I'm feeling drawn.
Well then, go where you're drawn. Yeah, lots of deer scat.
Maybe.
I think this is somewhere where we had came up from the creek last year. Yeah, we were looking at this bow that's above you.
Oh. Which way?
Just meander, whatever feels good. Looks like, yeah. I'm kind of feeling down through there, but no guarantee one way or the other.
boy.
Just thin, but just thick enough.
Yeah. The creek must be right on the other side right here.
Yeah. Alright guys, I just turned the camera off, looked down, and saw that we had some moose scat.
That's fresh. I mean, there's
Maybe.
no steam coming off of it, but...
Well, and it's wet, moist back there. It's hard to tell exactly, unless you want to taste it.
No.
Didn't think so, me either. Alright, so we're just going to work our way back down towards the creek here.
Okay.
And of course we didn't change our battery.
Ah!
We need to start packing them with us again. Oh yeah, still snow down by the creek. And it's running pretty good.
I think this is where we can make it down later.
Okay. Something I try to look for, like this log here that's uprooted and across, big enough to walk across. And I'm just wondering, there's a little bit of a trail here, it might be from the cows or deer. I don't see any bank down here to use, but that log would be easy to access and cross the creek. So just kind of interesting.
Look up. Why are the cameras acting up? They're turning on, they're turning off.
Yeah, I thought this one was already off and then it just said powering off.
I'm hearing a squeal. What's the interference?
Look at this, these twigs are already snapped. I haven't gone through here yet. And not today fresh, but within a few days fresh. I don't know, might have to go back and get batteries. I know I need one. Another tamarack with a whole bunch of neat old clumps in it.
I had to turn these down. I'm getting a high-pitched sound.
I just heard like a bird whistle.
Yeah, what?
Well, we're finally at the point where I want to drop down. How much battery life do you have?
Oh, we're good on this one.
Okay, then we'll keep going.
Look at this view.
Possible moose track, an old one there where it stepped down in here.
For all our squatchy friends, this whole backside feels really curious. Alright guys, so we're following this creek now that we're down here, looking for any game trails, anything, and I'm seeing what could be like big impressions going up this hill. So there's something matted down there, here, right there, and I think going up around that rock. So it looks like something with pretty big, what I'm going to say feet, may have left impressions going up this. So let's look further back. Cool.
We still got some snow on the bank. Let's just do a little more looking over here. Possible place to cross to the other side. Looks like there's some moose on the other side. There's a melted impression there. Here, these might be moose crossing the river. So it does look like something's been crossing right here. Don't see anything fresh in the snow. Yeah, I don't see anything out that way in the snow. But this is kind of a funnel. If something was to cross there, to come right here and go right up the bank. And that's what it looks like something did.
It feels amazing right here. It just simply feels amazing. Strangeness is going on with the cameras. We just made the climb back up the hill from the water's edge. Working our way. A little out of breath for me.
Old broken twig there. Could be from anything.
I'm gonna just give a quick. So, no more impressions.
I'm not seeing impressions, but there is just a lot of leaves and pine needles turned over.
Yeah.
Whether the trail's just active, you know, deer, moose, elk, whatever, or maybe the big guy.
So this place is a really incredible feel during the daytime.
Evening, it feels a little more eerie.
Yeah, for real.
Well, it's just where this looks like this is the trail. So we'll just kind of, looks like an old skidder road. Just look for any more impressions, any more use of the trail.
I'm collecting pine needles in my rings. Well, it's nice to know I can start putting my hiking boots back on. I've got these snow boots on today and they're feeling warm.
Yeah, we're in that transition.
Yeah, layers, but gosh, yeah.
Last year we investigated a little bit down that way. I'm still seeing an X. So after we get batteries, we can come back to that side and we'll work that shoulder a little bit.
Sounds like a good plan.
Battery break.